Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Believe and Do It. I am Muhammad Arshadullah. In my channel, I will help you to get all those amazing insights through motivational inspiration tips, stories, and inviting guests to share their experience, and also to book reviews for helping you to know about the expertise view. So without any further delay, let's get started. Hello everyone. Today let us hear the second part of chapter number 1 of John Maxwell book, Developing the Leader Within You 2.0. Chapter 1, Influence, Part 2. Insights about influence. Before we get into the particulars of how influence with others work and how to develop it, let's nail down a few important insights about influence. Insights number 1. Everyone influences someone. John Maxwell's friend, Tim Elmore, the founder of Growing Leaders, once told him that sociologists estimate that even the most introverted individual will influence 10,000 other people during his or her lifetime. Isn't it amazing? Every day, you influence others. And you are influenced by others. That means no one is excluded from being both a leader and a follower. In any given situation, with any group of people, the dynamic of influence is always in play. Let me illustrate. Let's say a child is playing or getting ready for school. During the process, his mother is usually the dominant influence. She may choose what he will eat and what he will wear. When he arrives at school, he may become the influencer in his group of friends. When class begins, his teacher becomes the dominant influencer. After school, when the boy goes out and plays, the neighborhood bully may have the most influence. And at dinner time, mom or dad has the most influence at the table as they eat. If you are observant, you can discover the prominent leader of any group. Titles and positions don't matter. Just watch the people as they gather, as they work to resolve an issue or make a decision. Whose opinion seems most valuable? Who is the person others watch the most when the issue is being discussed? Who is the one with whom people quickly agree? Whom do others defer to unfollow? Answer to these question points. You to who the real leader is in a particular group. You have influence in this world, but realizing your potential as a leader is your responsibility. If you put effort into developing yourself as a leader, you have the potential to influence more people and to do so in more significant ways. Insights number 2. We don't always know who or how much we influence. One of the most effective ways to understand the power of influence is to think about the times you have been touched in your life by a person or an event. Significant events leave marks on all our lives and memories. For example, ask people born before 1930 what they were doing on December 7, 1941, when they heard that Pearl Harbor was bombed, and they will describe in detail their feelings and surroundings when they heard the terrible news. Ask someone born before 1955 to describe what he or she was doing on November 22, 1963, when the news that John F. Kennedy has been shot was broadcast. Again, you will hear no loss for words. Each generation remembers events that marked them. The day the Space Shuttle Challenger blew up, the tragedy of 9/11, The list goes on. What major event stands out to you? How is that event continuing to influence your thinking and actions? We are influenced every day by so many people. Sometimes small things make big impressions. We have been molded into the people we are by those influences. And we mold others, often when we least expect it. Author and educator J.R. Miller said it well. There have been meetings of only a moment which have left impressions for life, for eternity. No one of us can understand that mysterious things we call influence. Yet, out of every one of us, continually virtue goes, either to heal, to bless, to leave marks of beauty, or to wound, to hurt, to poison, to stain other lives. Insights number 3. The best investment in tomorrow is to develop your influence today. What's your greatest investment possibility for the future? The stock market? Real estate holdings? More education? All of these things have value. But I will argue that one of the best investments you can make in yourself is to develop your influence. Why? Because if you have the desire to accomplish something, you will be in a better place to do it if others are willing to help. In the book Leaders, Warren G. Bennis and Bert Nanas say, the truth is that leadership opportunities are plentiful and within reach of most people. That's true in businesses, volunteer organizations, and social groups. If you are an entrepreneur, those opportunities are multiplied exponentially. The question is, will you be ready for them when they come? To make the most of them, you must prepare for leadership today and learn how to cultivate influence and use it positively to make a difference. The author John Maxwell says that, as a young leader, I followed that pathway to better leadership because communication is one of my gifts. As I became a better communicator, I did receive recognition. Soon I was being asked to teach on the subject of leadership. But I also sensed that leadership was more complex than just communication, recognition, and influence. I began thinking about how I could develop a model that will help others understand how influence works, and more importantly, how to develop influence in our own lives. I knew that if the people I helped invested in their influence, they will be able to make a positive impact in their world, wherever that happened to be. Okay, that's it, folks. On the next episode, let us see the summary of 5 levels of leadership by John Maxwell. Till then, thank you.